They say you should never look at Lady Koi Koi directly. They say if she sees that you've seen her, she remembers your face. Forever. Chisom looked. If you missed part 1, go back and watch it. But basically, our dormitory heard the footsteps. I hid under my sheets. We found the heel marks in the morning. 22 girls, and none of us wanted to talk about it. Except Chisom. Chisom was not afraid of anything. And I mean that literally. The girl snuck out to the talk shop at midnight. She talked back to senior students. She once trapped a lizard in our geography teacher's desk and felt zero remorse. When the rest of us were quiet about what happened, Chisom was the one who said, "Una dey fear? Na just shoe sound. I go find out who be this Lady Koi Koi." We begged her, "Please, Chisom, let it go." She didn't let it go. It was a Friday, 2 nights after the first incident. Most girls had gone to sleep early because of the Saturday morning devotion. But Chisom stayed awake. She told me later she had positioned herself near the door, lying on the floor, just far enough that if she opened the door a crack, she could see down the corridor without being seen. Around 1 a.m., she heard it. Koi, koi, koi. She said her whole body went cold, but she didn't move. She waited. The footsteps came closer. She said she saw a light first. Not torchlight, not fluorescent. Something softer, something yellowish like candlelight moving and flickering at the end of the corridor. Then she saw the shape. A woman, tall, slender, dressed in a dark fitted skirt that came to her knees. Her hair was set. Her posture was like a ruler, pin straight. And the heels, sharp, pointed, clicking against the tile. Koi, koi, koi. Chisom said the woman walked slowly, like she owned every inch of the corridor, like time meant nothing to her, like she had all night. And then the woman stopped, right in front of dormitory 6 again. Chisom said she stopped breathing. She said she pressed her eye tighter to the crack of the door. And then the woman turned her head. Not toward the door, not immediately. First, she looked down the corridor, the way someone looks when they sense something they can't quite place. Then slowly, so slowly it felt like a nightmare, she turned and she looked directly at the door. Chisom said the woman's face was beautiful, high cheekbones, red lips. But her eyes had no whites, just dark, deep, full dark, like 2 holes where eyes should be. Chisom fell back from the door and pressed herself flat on the ground. She said she heard one more sound, not footsteps this time, just a voice, low, calm, like a teacher reading from a register. It said, "I see you." In the morning, Chisom couldn't speak for 3 hours. We thought she was playing, then we saw her face, ashen, hands shaking, and we knew. She eventually told us what she saw. We reported it to our house mistress. The woman laughed, told us to stop watching films, and gave Chisom a punishment for spreading fear in the dormitory. But that night, Chisom's bed was empty. She wasn't in the bathroom. She wasn't in the common room. She was found by the gate man at 5 a.m. standing at the far end of the school compound, barefoot, facing the wall. She had no memory of walking there. Chisom never really talked about what happened in those missing hours, but 2 weeks later, she told me one thing. She said, "Adaize, she gave me a message, and it's not for me. It's for someone in this school." Part 3 is the last episode, and I'm warning you now, it doesn't end the way you think.